Alright, and welcome back to the Road to the World Warrior. I am your host, ArykheartX, as well as your player for Gaming Unleashed, and here to bring you episode 4. This one has some really actually exciting matches. I actually think this is some of the exciting matches that I've gotten thus far. So right now we have the Fei Long player right here. He actually really just is good with getting those, starting out flame kicks, and that really catches me off guard at how well he's able to read my jump ins or anything like that, and pretty much how well I just leave myself open, for that fact of the matter. I end up winning this one very luckily, I would say, by him making the mistake of either misexecution and ending up having him jump towards me, and I anti-air Ryu into Ultra. So as you can see right there, I lose the first round for being not over cocky, but impatient, which was one of the things I actually start to notice I do quite a bit, is be impatient. And as a Street Fighter player, especially if you choose to take the game very seriously, you learn you can do that all the time. Someone will catch on and they will body you pretty much. So here I pretty much take it slow, let him do whatever he wants to do, while also getting him into position to where I can do stuff like that to actually get him to make mistakes where I can ensure you can, and really throw him off guard, throw his pace off. So right here he throws a random EX Rekka, and that has you kind of confused as to what his goal was with that, as it didn't really pull off that well for him. Then he throws Ultra Wide, and we have to put his red block off, and then I throw my Ultra, just because I don't want to deal with that again, just for him to throw out another Rekka or Flame Kick to defeat me. So now it's 1-1. Final round, he jumps in, which is odd because he hasn't jumped in any other time in this match. So you can see he's quite furious. So he wants that win now. He's actually becoming quite impatient. Does a closer attack that I didn't see coming, and crumples me and gets that OTG that I guess you could say off. So right now he does it again. The sweep counter, pretty much parry, I guess you could say it would be. And just a lot of zoning I try to do with Fei Long. Generally, if they're in your face, it's gonna hurt, because all of their moves are so much faster than yours. And right there, once again you see, he gets impatient and he jumps in and Shuriken and Ultra. So that was that match. Like I said, I actually got that one by luck, I believe. I mean, there were certain amounts of skill involved, I guess you could say, but other than that, I believe it was all luck. So, if for those of you that remember when I started this, back in episode 1, we only had maybe 400 points. Now we're up to in the thousands, or so the battles will actually start to get a little bit more furious. I know they actually have gotten a lot more harder. But there's nothing that, good old Ryu can't face. So right now we're watching the Ken versus Ryu matchup. You're going to see this matchup twice. I actually lose this match because I made a poor mistake at the very end, and it becomes almost a double KO situation. But I end up misstepping it to where I could actually, just make it a double KO and that would be it. No one loses any points or anything. But this Ken player, he makes good decisions and very bad decisions, as you can see. He doesn't try to make anything safe. I mean, his forward and medium kick that he keeps using is very safe, even on block. I believe it's either a +1 on block or +2, either that or 0. Because it's really hard to punish on block, and if it hits you, it pretty much leads to either a full combo or just a good meaty poke. I still don't have it. So I took the first round by an anti-air into red fireball, or EX fireball. So I start off the round doing a good block string with chip damage. double poke into, you know, Shoryuken. The reason why I don't like the Ken Ryu matchup is this. Most Ken players will just mash out their super or their Shoryuken, especially in 4, due to the fact of Ken is really able to counter everything with his Shoryuken. I mean, it's sort of always been like this, but never this bad. I mean, Ken just has much faster game. He's able to do an air Tatsumaki that is a lot more deadly and a lot more useful than to use air Tatsumaki. Most Ryu you see using air Tatsumaki will mainly be using it either for meter building or just to get across the screen. Not so much in AE, because most Ryus, if they like to do the zoning game, they would use it to run out of the corners. That was back in Super and in Vanilla, but now you can't do that because you just Tatsu in place. So now we try to do the Fireball game, and right there I made the mistake of jumping in on the Ken with one of the many things that you can do, the air Tatsumaki. We go to round 3.
This is the last round. Fight!
So here we go, we start the round, we both jump, and he does the Tatsumaki, I try to do heavy punch, does not work. I get the early throw, and he counter throws. I actually tried to option select teching it, did not come out for some reason. And he actually uses that overhead quite a bit on me. I can't believe I didn't see it coming by about the second time I tried to do it. He doesn't dashboard and overhead, he just walks forward and up overhead. So most of the time, when you see someone trying to come forward and do anything, they usually just walk forward and go. So right here, I make a lot of bad decisions. Try to anti-air Shoryuken his Tatsu, it does not work. So he wins this one, and then I made it my duty to try to find him again and get a run back. And actually, I got it, which is right here. And I made a lot more smarter decisions this time around, and actually ended up pulling the win out.
The battle has begun. Fight!
Because I felt like I outplayed him. I thought I did a lot better than that. But it's all about the Ken factor. With Ken versus Ryu, Ken will mostly win unless it's Fireball War. So right here, I'm pretty much landing almost all my combos, stopping him from doing any of his options. Pretty much playing how I should have been playing. I shouldn't have been playing like a hyper fighting game kind of Ryu. So I'm, you know, watching carefully, and right here he just whips. Pretty much what every, I guess you could say, noob will do. Noob, scrub, you know, kid. Anything, they will pretty much always whiff a Ultra at some point in their time if they play Ken. So we have round 2. He's trying to actually use his pokes, which is good. I really don't blame him for that. And I try to do anti-air Shoryuken into Super, miss it completely. Which is saddening, because that would have really put a dampening on the life lead. I wouldn't have felt so, you know, rushed. And here he does it again, mashes out Super, which is bad because, I mean, no matter even if you have a combo going, if you are 1 frame off, Ken will get out that Super.
This is the last round.
So he takes round 2. Automatically goes for that jumping Tatsu, thinking I'm going to jump, but I knew better than that, so at least in the start. And I keep falling for it every time. Right here, I stop him. I put the brick wall right in his face. Say, no, you're not going to keep getting it. You see, every time he tries to do a fireball war with me, I beat him outright. I stop him from throwing fireballs, or he gets bored of it and tries to get in. Now, the other tricky thing that Ken can do, which I'm actually shocked he's not doing, is when he sees me jumping, he doesn't Shoryuken, which is smart. So what I did here, for those of you who didn't catch it, I didn't attack. So technically what this is called a safe jump, meaning if you time it just right, no attack will hit you if you do not press a button, because those active frames are not still on you when you land. So therefore, if you do not attack, you'll have no active frames on your hurt box. So I ended up pulling out that win, which I was really happy about. And so now we have a player who is returning from the first episode, GENanigans, with his amazing Hakan. I really wish I could have had commentary for the first episode, but I could not find my mic for the life of me. And I now found it, so now I can actually really talk about his Hakan. Out of all the players I've actually faced since starting with Ryu, I gotta say Hakan had to been, at least this player's Hakan had to have been the hardest matchup, although it may not look like this time around. But before, his Hakan actually kept me on my toes, made me watch what I was doing, just so that way he didn't, keep me oiled up or whatever I guess you could say. But as you can see right here, he gets me in the grab. And this is his free reset right here, his free option to do damage, but he chooses to oil up in order to get that speed boost, which is good because Hakan has to play a different kind of meta game than most characters like, say, Ryu. Ryu has to actually build meter in order to, be optimized within the next rounds or so. He's pretty much hard to play unless he does not have meter. Now, as you see, he does that good old reset there, little damage reset into, just a little air combo. I gotta give props to GENanigans. He has a really solid Hakan. But when I first had played against him the first time, I was hoping to see again with crazy shenanigans. But no. Alright, so right here, looks like I'm, really in trouble. But I end up doing the super on just the right frame, and it hits me and resets me. He does the EX oil into slide. Then he jumps, which is awkward. And I felt bad about chipping him out like this, but I didn't want to take the risk. So then I had to go for the sweep while he was in the air, and I felt bad about that. But I believe GENanigans is a really solid Hakan player. So this will do it for episode 4, I believe. Wow. So the reason why I'm uploading all these at once is so that some people get the real taste of what this is. So if you do enjoy it, I do thank you very much for watching every episode so far. Please leave a comment down below of what you really think of the series so far. What else you would like to see in this series. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good night.